Hello, my little nerds and nerdettes. Please join us for another episode of Dungeon Crawlers.
Dungeon Crawlers.
Crawlers.
We're getting right back into the shit.
Brought to you by.
Brought to you by Trapaholics. We make it look
Thanksgiving
easy.
Leftovers.
I thought you were going to say getting ripe, and I was like, oh, Jesus Christ.
Getting pretty ripe up in here.
The party has found their ways into a labyrinth, into an underground maze, trying to locate members of the Withering Hand, the smiling, the unending smile, trying to locate a mythical weapon, one that was used a long time ago in a war against a god, or a demigod, partial god, something of that nature. You've made your way through this labyrinth, running into small obstacles as you go, but the biggest obstacle as you were walking through this labyrinth was all of a sudden two of your friends were taken over. They turned on the party, almost killing certain members of the party, only to relax, to hear footsteps coming down a hallway, only to realize it's Alyssa. Why is she here? What is she doing here? The party turned on Alyssa. The situation almost got out of hand, only to have another member of the party possessed, as Kaz turned, immediately unleashing a torrent of weaponry and lashing out towards the party. Members gravely wounded, incapacitated, and one party member almost dying as Freya came within inches of death.
One failed death save away.
Yeah. Life flashed before her eyes.
That now
You guys,
one
the party was able to, save her and continue on. You guys noticed the hallway seemed to close in around you, almost like it was purposely trapping you in that area to fight each other. You don't know why. Alyssa offering and rendering aid to Freya to ensure that she did not pass into the beyond, only to back up and, put her hands up, offering her surrender, more or less. The party finds themselves conflicted, injured, hurting, and in this weird labyrinth-type maze. We left off. You guys had just got done beating the ever-living piss out of each other. You guys are hurting really bad. The hallways on both ends of you guys are closed right now. And right across the hallway, though, kind of almost directly across from you, Alyssa, a door just kind of appeared out of nowhere. And that's where we had left off.
that was kind of loud.
Were we doing any form of resting? I can't remember.
You guys hadn't said anything.
Yeah, I don't. We did a short rest before the fight.
Right
Kaz.
before.
Right
Yep.
before Kaz destroyed us.
The rest would be great, but I think I really would like to get out of this place,
Yes,
if possible.
I'm hanging on by a thread. Let's not get into another fight.
Well,
It looks like we have one door as an option. Actually, Ginge, did any of us see the door, or is it just Alyssa that sees it?
Just Alyssa as of right now.
Oh, okay, never mind. So then my response would have been, as of right now, it doesn't appear that we have any options to get out of here.
And the door. Sorry, I'm like getting everything pulled up here. The door was kind of freehand. It's like right here-ish. Yeah. I promise, stream. I didn't realize that like we were gonna blow up like this. Next campaign, we're gonna find a better frickin' program that works better for us as a group, with some pictures and more colorful shit.
Instead of squares with boxes in them.
I promise. I swear. I promise.
It's called theater of the mind.
I
Use
know.
your
Theater of the
imagination.
mind. Theater of the mind works well for us. It's kind of fun though when you can visualize things a little bit better. You know what, Con? I didn't ask you. Go back to your tuna fish thing that you posted.
How dare you?
How dare you? Why is it spicy? Don't you talk about my mom. I'll
Oh,
whoop that butt. Anyways. Alyssa is semi around the corner. You guys, the party can see her, but she's just keeping like a distance. She's not threatening. She's just kind of, I believe you had gone into a meditative state and you were still sitting, correct? Or no?
Yeah, I cast Conjure Minor Elementals, and then
Yeah.
right now I'm just sort of communicating with them all.
Yep.
Yeah, little mud buddies.
Mud buddies. Not the bad kind. Good kinds.
Yes. Speaking of,
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
See, that's fine. Like, that's all fine and dandy if you like need a quick fix. But like, I prefer mine homemade. So, you know. Especially when you get the ones that are like Chelsea, you know these ones. Like the ones where you get that big fucking clunk of like peanut butter chocolate. It's
Oh,
like
yeah.
it's like a giant
yes.
and you put it in the fridge for a little while. Oh. Okay, I'm done. If I stand
I
up
can
right
see-
now, this camera's gonna get a view. Anyways.
yeah, I could tell you were edging.
We need to put like on our like stream like 18 plus like
Well, we have
not
we
safe.
have a like
we?
thing
No,
that
it's-
says this channel's for mature audiences.
Yeah. Don't worry, I got you covered already. Like, fucking, it's
Perfect.
like episode 11, I tagged it with adults only, so we've been in the clear for a while.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, because we say some sus shit. Mostly me.
Say some shit.
So the party, you guys had all kind of sat down in your like respective places. Alyssa had communed with these creatures, and you guys had watched them basically fly off in opposite directions, and then a short time later, come back, land next to her, and begin to talk. And then they kind of just proceeded to like fly around and laugh and snicker. As Frosty did it, and I don't want you to do it again because it was kind of creepy. So, no, stop that.
How's everybody feeling about the ambiance? It's not really music. I could pick, I don't know. I'm, like, iffy about it.
Technically, it kind of fits the situation.
That's
You
what I
guys
was
are
like, okay.
underground.
Yeah.
You guys are in a labyrinth. It's very echoey. The entire hallway is almost like a marble, so it's very weird. You know, you feel like there's a breeze blowing through, but you don't see windows, hallways, entry, exits. Like you're unsure.
Okay.
It's
I get it
weird.
then.
Once I finish getting the debriefing from them, I'll stand up and I'll say, I'll just say into the cave to pretty much everyone. I'm going to go scout ahead through this door here. You all should take the opportunity to rest. According to the methods, this is the only way. This is the only exit. Both the north and south have been blocked off. They last an hour, so I'll leave them here for you to rest, just in case you get attacked.
I'll nod and find a wall and try to take a quick short rest.
And as I start to walk over, I'll
Would-
communicate
would
to
you
the
not-
Mephits, and I'll tell
Would
them
you
in
not want
primordial.
someone with you to watch your back?
I think I'll do just fine. And she turns to the Mephits and she starts to communicate in primordial and says, "Watch over this group. If anybody attacks them, defend them to the best of your ability."
You just kind of fly around in circles and make like snickering noises, and then they land on the ground and they kind of make like a nodding head tilt thing.
And I will start to walk through the door.
Okay. So you walk through the door. Do I have it drawn up? So you walk through the door, and immediately to your left is a solid wall. And then to your right is a long hallway, like a long stretched hallway. And then at the far end, you think you see another door. Which is really weird.
I'll start to go down the hallway and approach it.
About like a couple minutes later, you get to the end of this hallway. It's a very long, stretched hallway, very nicely lit. This hallway is not marble. The first thing you notice, it is almost like the inside of a home, like wood walls. There's like picture frames along the sides of the walls. Excuse me. Picture frames on the sides of the walls, like tapestries. There's like little end tables all the way down this hallway, and you get to this door, and it's a very intricate, like wooden door, almost like noble-esque, like a noble type house. Very properly done.
I'll open the door at the end of this hallway.
Okay. It opens into almost a rectangle style room, elongated room. It opens into an elongated room. Fireplace. As you kind of look through, there's about 40 feet in and like 20 feet to your left. There's like a nice fireplace against the wall. Very nicely done. Has like flowers and like little arrangements. You kind of peek your head through the door, and there's like a little round end table against the corner, like small decorations, a chair. And then to your right, against the wall, about another 40 feet in and about another 10 feet to your right, there's how do I explain it? Like a gold trim rectangle, like mounted up against the side of this wall, and you can't really see what it is. And then in the room into the far left, there's a table with something on it. You're not really sure what. And then far end of the table, you see 3 individuals sitting at a table. 2 of them are sitting perfectly still, and another one is a small individual. Probably, how tall are you? Like normal human height, roughly?
Yeah.
Like 5'8", 5'9", okay. This person would be about your kneecaps. Looks like a gnome, maybe. Sipping tea, just smiling. Very, very brightly dressed. I mean, we're talking like any and all bright colors you can think about. It's just like mixed matched into this like very intricate like outfit with like ruffles and like weird things, and then like a toupee, not a toupee, but a like the old English, like the white hair looking thing, but you can see like the person's hair on the underneath of it, kind of coming out the
just
sides.
like a wig.
Yeah, and like very brightly done up, like makeup. And this individual is talking very loud.
I'll sort of duck down behind something and just listen to what they're saying at the moment.
Okay. Roll a perception check. Okay. You don't catch like all of the conversation, but you just yes, I really like the tea. How about you? Oh yes, the tea is amazing. Yes, I love it when the tea sets in quite nicely. Yes, yes, what do you think? Yes, I think too.
Oh, well, lovely. They're just enjoying their tea.
Think you found Schmiegel's house.
We wants it. We needs it.
Grandma? I didn't know Khan's grandma was a gnome. The more you know.
The more you know.
I'll just continue to conceal myself for now.
Yep,
See
roll
what they
self
do.
check. Sure. Boop 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 boop.
I'm
Gonna
loving
roll
it.
my dice. Feel like you're very well hidden. So about an hour-ish, half hour goes by for the rest of the group. What are you doing?
Napping.
Napping.
Me anyway.
Be
Were we
half
doing a
on
short
watch,
rest?
half like field dressing my wounds.
Alyssa had suggested while she go through the door that we rest, so I didn't hesitate to rest. But I mean, I don't know what everybody else is doing.
Mm.
You guys just taking a short rest then?
Yep.
Guess so.
How long is a short rest again? It's like 1 hour, right?
1 hour,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, 45 minutes in. 50 minutes. Alyssa, this individual gets up, pours more tea, and just begins to dance around the room. And then, almost like your ears pop, the individual disappears. Kind of like that.
Damn, what a shitty roll. Can I roll remaining dice if I want to?
I believe so.
I don't want to overroll.
Yeah, you can do them one at a time and choose to continue if you want.
Sweet.
What kind of dance did it look like? Did it look like he was performing somatic components for a spell, or was that like not necessary?
He looked like he was just... Roll a perception check. He was dancing like a fucking idiot.
Okay, so he didn't need to do that to teleport.
No.
Okay.
Or whatever he was doing. You're not even sure. It literally looked like this individual was just being an idiot.
Mhm. And there's still two other individuals at the table, right?
Yep, and they're sitting to you, backs to you.
Okay.
The remainder of the time goes by. You guys get your short rest. And
At
notice,
which point the mephits would collapse into piles of mud.
yep,
Because the spell
like
ended.
literally right as you guys get your kind of short rest and you feel like you've completed. They make kind of like a noise and then they just kind of like and then just like turn into mud. Go away. And at that point, you guys would have noticed Alyssa had not returned yet.
I'm gonna get up and go look to where the door was that she went through.
Still there, still open.
I wanna look.
Alyssa, this person with a pops back into the room, does like a bunch of twirls, walks over to the fireplace, puts a pot back on, and like sprinkles something in the pot and like twirls, and you just hear him like just doing dumb stuff, and then just like sits back at the table and kicks his feet up, and then just begins to like draw on a piece of paper.
I'm not gonna do anything yet, so go ahead, Freya.
I'm gonna look through the door. I'm not gonna go through it, but I'm gonna look through it.
It's a long hallway, and you think you see a figure at the far end, crouched down, but you're unsure.
I'm gonna squint my eyes and see if I can make out if it's Alyssa. I'm gonna see if there's any way that I can confirm that that's her without going through the door.
Roll a perception check.
Squinting my beady little idle eyes.
From this distance, it's hard to make out who. The figure matches Alyssa pretty close.
Okay.
She's not moving. She's positioned in one spot, and looks like there's some light coming from next to her, but you're not sure what and why. Is that a leather coat, good sir?
It's his mosh jacket.
Yeah. It's got a hood too.
Ooh.
Two
Look
zippers.
good.
Somebody
Two
should have rolled
zippers,
a
I know.
rogue.
But
Oh,
you can't
OTD.
make out. OTD! You can't quite make out her if it's Alyssa or not. You do think that you see. You do think you see her, and she did go down that hallway, or she said she was, and yeah.
Okay. Being that I believe that it's Alyssa, can see her, see that she's crouching down there. I'm gonna look back to the group. Should we keep waiting, or should we try to move in? I'm worried that this door is gonna close.
Excuse me.
Well, what's she up to?
I don't know, she appears to be looking at something. From what I can see, she's been in the same position kind of at the end of that hall. I don't know if if there's something down there and she's observing it or she's hiding. I'm not really sure.
Well, if she's trying to stay hidden, perhaps it's best to leave her to do that.
Unless you want to try to get up there with her.
Well, I mean, if she's hiding from something, we would just be adding to the suspicion, but I don't know. I don't trust these hallways, and I'm just worried that this door is gonna close.
Well, you're right about that. This place is strange. Definitely feels off.
Yeah, who knows what new doorways are gonna open next.
Or what new friends are gonna want to come to play with us.
I've had about enough of friendly fire.
On that we agree. Hold enough of your arrows out of my chest for one day.
Yeah, I feel like I've got third-degree burns all over my body still.
Well,
I'm
I
gonna
did my
raise an
best,
eyebrow
but
when I see that and look back at Kaz over my shoulder.
I was at least able to repair the surface damage and help your nerves. But the rest of the healing, that'll take a little bit of time.
It definitely could have been worse.
Aye, you could be dead.
That would be worse. I guess
All
we
of
just
us, in
hope.
fact.
We just hope that there aren't any more of those ghost creatures.
Aye, and best hope that they don't get Kaz this time. You know, for someone with little physical ability, you are quite formidable. This is directed at Kaz, by the way.
He won't say anything.
It wasn't your fault.
I'll kind of do a little like smirk and look at Kaz. I mean, to be fair, it was kind of payback for what I did to you, so deserved it.
Well, I don't know if anyone deserved any of it, but
Deserve might have been a bad choice of words, but obviously none of us meant it.
yes.
Freya, with your high perception check, as you kind of step back and you're having this conversation, something catches your ears. Both behind you, down the hallway, and in front of you, up the hallway. Whereas you thought the hallways ended, now you hear high-pitched screeching and noises coming from both sides. Sounds like a lot.
Hallway is in looking at this graph to the south.
And north. Coming
So
from both
not-
directions.
Not where the red hallway
Yes.
thing is. That hallway?
Mhm.
The
Yep.
one Alyssa went down? No.
No.
There's a doorway
Shh,
in that hallway.
There's a doorway.
Okay.
Yes. And you hear noises coming from that way and from the opposite direction of you.
I'm gonna
And as you guys look at as you're having the conversation, and you're the only one that notices it, you look at your feet in a low, like just kind of like the heels of your shoe, like a fog, like a mist, begins to creep along the ground.
I'm gonna get in close to Alwyn. I don't know if you can hear that, but there's something chaotic on both sides of us here. Down both ends of these hallways.
Am I able to hear this?
Roll a perception check. Yeah. You hear it, and you hear what she hears. Almost not like chaotic, like one or two. Chaotics. Multiples. Footsteps. Scratching. Climbing.
All kinds of shit.
Something wicked this way comes.
Both sides.
That would be no Kaz. And then I would also point out to Alwyn, knowing that his sight isn't necessarily the same as mine. There appears to be fog gathering at our feet.
Am I able to even perceive that?
Yeah, kind of. You don't see it the same way everybody else does. You just see like where your vision is kind of like a black and gray. You see like almost like a dark black. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's just a weird, like you see on top of your vision that's already like meh. You already see like it just looks like another like layer of something on the ground.
Or maybe feel it, because typically fog has a high moisture content, so maybe you feel like the air getting
Between
denser.
that and the temperature dropping. Just slow.
Alright, I'm gonna look back at everybody else. I think we need to go through this doorway. Something is coming on both sides of us.
Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here.
Ginger, that doorway that Alyssa went through, is there like is it like a physical door like that closes?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna go through the doorway.
Who did we lose?
I don't know.
Jason.
Oh,
Oh, there he is.
there he is.
Nope, you dead.
Nope.
Okay, so you're gonna go through the doorway?
Yeah.
Okay, so you begin to make your way towards the doorway, and as you get towards the doorway, you hear further on down the hallway. You just hear like crawling up the hallway like really fast, like screeching.
Fly, you fools!
Fly, you fool!
Are you fool?
So you go through the doorway. Everybody else?
I won't go very far because I'm gonna be making sure everybody else comes through.
Oh,
I'll
I'm gonna
go
go
through
through.
as well.
Okay, so you guys all begin to one by one run through the doorway.
Warren's
Yeah,
not
I don't-
He looks very dazed, and he's slowly making his way toward the door, and also kind of looking around. But he's a ways back.
I'll like stand by the door, and once everybody's in, I'll close it and just stand there waiting for something to come through.
It takes a moment. Morn, do you go through the doorway, or
I'm
you
at
kind of
home.
just
It takes me a while.
so just a slow walk through, even with the noises, and they get dangerously close by the time Morn wakes his way to the door and into the door, and as he goes through the door, the screeches are very, very close. All when you close the door, nothing.
The hell was that? Let's hope whatever it is doesn't know how to open doors.
I don't know.
I'd be more worried about them just walking through it.
Yeah, I'm sitting there like one hand on the knob or whatever I used to close it, and the other gripping my sword. ready to draw it and fight.
Nothing's turning the door handle. You don't hear any noises. You don't feel anything.
I'll give it like 2 minutes, and then like just say like call kind of motion Freya over. And just be like, I'm gonna crack it open just a little bit. Can you look out and see if there's anything there?
Okay.
I'll just
Do it very quietly.
yeah, like super carefully, like twisting that shit so it doesn't make any noise.
The door doesn't open.
Oh, it's like I can't even turn the knob.
No.
The hell?
Shit.
And now you guys are sitting at the end of a hallway. Alyssa, you hear down the hallway, you hear a door close. And you hear the individual in the room. Just have arrived. The tea is especially good tonight.
Girl?
Seeing as you say-
Grandma made food for everybody. Never let the grandkids go hungry.
Never.
Seeing as he said guest has arrived, I'm gonna assume that he knows where I am, so I'm just gonna get up and reveal myself and sort of take a defensive stance.
He doesn't make any movement. He just begins to kind of like laugh, and he just continues to draw on this like easel that just appears out of nowhere.
Do we hear or see or anything?
Nope.
in this-
You guys are still at the very far end of the hallway. You guys do see a light at the end of the hallway, like almost like an open doorway, and then like like the light through it.
But would I have seen that individual who I assumed was Alyssa crouching now not in that location anymore?
Yeah, you kind of would have seen a figure stand up, and then did you walk through the doorway? Alyssa.
Yeah, I'm in.
Okay. Yeah, you would have seen her stand up, kind of like adjust herself, kind of maybe, and then like disappear. One moment, we'll wait for the rest of the party. Mm.
So seeing that Alwyn couldn't open the door, I guess it's a good thing we waited for everybody to go through before closing it.
I wouldn't want to be trapped on the other side.
Not with whatever things came rushing through there.
Whatever they were, they didn't sound nice.
Now
What are you
do we
guys
do?
doing?
That's what I was literally gonna say. Now what do we do now that there's only one way to go? It appears that Alyssa has moved.
About some tea?
No, thank you.
Have a seat if you wish. There's one in the corner. Very comfortable.
I'm guessing he's talking about this one right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take a seat.
A very nicely made, comfortable chair.
I'll continue to stay on guard while I wait for everyone else to arrive.
Well, I suppose there's no other option then but to go that way. Unless we'd like to stay here and do nothing.
No, I mean it. Since Alyssa has moved, she must not be hiding anymore. So we could at least see what's up where she was waiting before. Maybe it's safe to go through now. I can check if everybody wants to wait, or we could all go together.
Did we hear the voices from inside the room?
You hear voices, but you can't make anything out.
Like, we didn't hear what they said. Or
No.
anything.
It's like
No.
mumbling or something. I'm just going to, while everybody's standing there contemplating, I'm gonna go ahead and walk ahead very stealthily up to where I saw Alyssa hiding.
Okay.
Not stealthily at all. Loud. Kicking rocks. Maybe tripping as I'm walking down the way.
Well, I suppose we're not doing it sneaky beaky like then.
You walk down the hallway, and it's kind of like echoey, and you're trying your best, but you know. I mean, you've been around long enough that you know.
Your
You come
footsteps
to the-
matter.
You come to the end of the hallway, and you notice the same thing as you kind of like peek into the doorway. Welcome, welcome. Tea is inside if you wish.
Do I know that he's talking to me? Because I would have only been just peeking around the corner.
You get the gist.
Do I see Alyssa sitting in the chair on the other side?
When you kind of glance in, you kind of like quick, like like you do like a once over, and you see her like feet and like like her attire. And you kind of peek in like a tish further, and you notice she's just like sitting there, just keeping an eye. Like she's sitting and like relaxed, but like rigid and on guard.
I'm gonna whisper to Alyssa. Is this a trap?
I'm not sure, but he knows for sure that everyone is here, so best play along for now.
I'm gonna not peek around the corner anymore. I'm just gonna stand like right in the doorway, and I'm just gonna kind of wave everybody. Come on, he knows that we're here, apparently. And then I'm gonna walk through the doorway.
Step in as well.
Jason's having issues with his internet. I told him if he has, so he can just be in Discord. That's fine.
Theater of the mind.
Yes. You in each walk through the doorway. Guests. I like guests. Would you like tea?
No, thank you.
No tea. And he watches like the last of you walk in through the doorway. Could you please shut the door? It's drafty. Yes? No?
I'll go shut the door.
Okay. As you shut the door. Ah, yes. Now we can make introductions. And he stands up. And he bows. Like. He picked up perfectly. Hi. Glitter Gold.
I'm sorry, what?
Excuse me one more time. I am Garl Glitter Gold.
Garl.
Garl
Glitter Gold?
Glitter Gold.
Is this a name that I might be familiar with?
Those of you proficient in religion,
Yes.
No.
Ro- Might just be me.
this music matches this so fucking perfect.
I got
This
that
is
feeling.
good. This is
So I was
good.
like, let's do it.
Do you want me to roll religion?
Yeah.
Okay.
Natural 20. That is actually perfect. So, Glarl glitter gold. Garl glitter gold. Oh shit. Garl glitter gold. And you begin to think about it. And you think about the children books from when you were a kid. Stories from your parents, religion lessons, church, not church, but like your services, and learning about the gods and the deities. Garl glitter gold, and it hits you. Garl glitter gold, the gnome deity god, who was made a god for being funny by Fjorgen, the god of trickery. And because he found this gnome so funny, so treacherous, so trickerous, so funny, that he made him a lesser deity. But he played a trick too much, and he played a trick on Fjorgen himself. And when he did, he was cast into a labyrinth to live there for millennia as punishment. And as a children's story goes, if you don't behave and you don't listen and eat your vegetables, he will play a trick on you. And this trick can be good or can be bad, depending on your answer. He can give you fun things, or he can give you bad things.
Hey.
So, what brings you to my home?
Wait, it all makes sense now.
Would you like tea? I like tea. Do you like games? I really like games. Would you guys like to play a game? I think we can play a game. Do you guys like riddles? I like riddles.
My apologies. Suddenly everything makes sense.
Makes sense. You just came to have tea. I've been so lonely. They don't talk much.
Well,
And you see the two individuals just sitting at the table with their backs turned to you, and they're just sitting there.
these tunnels, they're so random and they change, and it's just like the stories. How did I not see this before?
Stories. No stories. My home. Not fun home, but my home.
Ginge, the people sitting at the table, do they look like regular humanoids or?
Make a perception check.
I wouldn't be paying much attention, especially if Warren hasn't joined us in the room.
Yeah, Warren's still in the hallway.
I would be standing right in the entryway of this room then. Kind of between, so that the door doesn't close.
What do you mean? The door is closed. Alwyn shut the door. You guys were all
I thought
inside.
everybody was in.
Yeah.
No, Warren's just wandering down the hallway very slowly, waggling around with a beer in his hand.
I should have, I guess, maybe voiced
I mean,
that.
it's not like he can go anywhere.
Guess I'm just gonna have to take that one.
What's this thing here?
Go look. Roll the perception check. Actually, no. You don't even need a perception check. You walk up, and a gold trim rectangle, about 7 feet high by 4.5 feet wide. It's a giant window. And as you look through the window, you see yourselves sitting in the hallway, beaten and bruised. Looks like you guys just got done fighting each other. And you're talking. And then moments later, you guys watch Alyssa disappear into a doorway. And you guys continue to talk with one another. You guys are doing all the stuff that you guys just did an hour-ish ago.
I'll ask the person,
Carl?
Garl. Thank you. In Gnomish, I'll ask him. You could see us the whole time.
You mean see? It's just a window.
Oh god, this guy can get fucked. Get the fuck out of here. Creepy as shit.
It's a window. It's a window. What do you look through but do not see? I see you and you see.
This is really hard to do with a straight face.
I can't. Oh god. I would not be looking through this said window. I'd be standing by the door trying to open it.
It opens.
Oh, perfect. It opens.
You just see Morn walking up and down the hallway just like dazed.
I'm gonna walk up to him and grab his hand.
'Kay.
And pull him with me
'Kay.
through the door. As long as he doesn't resist.
Warren doesn't resist. He's just kind
He
of
doesn't resist.
He doesn't say no.
Morn doesn't resist.
Oh man.
The last friend has joined the party. Big man walks, he doesn't see, but big man goes wherever he might be.
I'm
As
just-
Warren enters the room, he just kind of immediately shakes himself loose, walks over to like the wall here, and just sits down and continues drinking his beer, observing the room. He looks like he's having a good time,
Okay.
and just totally oblivious to what's going on.
He does like a waddle walk and like skips and like kicks his feet up and touches your glass, Morn, and it fills with beer.
Martin raises it up in the air as if he's trying to give a toast to unlimited beer, and then throws it.
Snaps his finger and a glass of wine appears in his hand.
For unlimited drinks, wherever we might be.
Oh god, you remind me of Elmo every time you do the laugh, I swear.
And he like tinks your cup and begins to drink.
Just so you know, Sir Glitter Gold,
And
I have
as
been, I have been
Morn,
eating my vegetables.
as he,
That's good. I don't understand, but that's good.
but as Morn, as you say that, and Morn begins to tip his drink up, he goes like this and like does like a flamboyant like thing and knocks the whole cup of Morn's beer all in his face and down the front of his shirt.
Oh.
Rips. That's not good. That's not good. You spilled your beer. That's not
What's
good.
that for? I'm gonna throw my mug at it.
Disappears and appears on the other side of the room.
Oh, he's an angry man.
What kind of host offers his guests drinks and then spills them on purpose?
I did not mean to spill it. He's clumsy. Obviously.
I stand up and walk to the other side of the room, away from him, away from this thing.
So you walk closer to the table with the individuals sitting at it.
Kind of. I'm walking like
Kitty corner. Kind of the other corner of the room a little bit.
yeah, I'm very much over here. I'm not going nearest Kaz.
Well, Mr.
I'm trying to get away from this thing. So I want to drink some more beer.
Mr. Glitter Gold, what exactly would you like from us?
Games. Games and fun.
What
Do
kind
you
of
like
games?
Riddles, drinking, party food. Have you guys ever played a board game? I love board games.
Can't say that I have, but
And just so you're aware, there is a doorway on the opposite end. So, doorway, table and chairs, a table here with something on it, chair, and a window. And Kaz, you're looking out the window and you're seeing all of your party standing out there. And
Oh, go ahead.
and as you're having this conversation, all of a sudden your party stands up, and you see them like talking to each other, and then the fog roll in, and you see them quickly move towards the door, and they walk into the door, and they disappear.
ooh, like a replay almost.
And
Instant replay.
about a minute later, as you're like trying to comprehend what's going on,
Man, our Twitch stream must be running off some fucking delay for it to be that far behind.
what?
Oh, because we're seeing like what happened like an hour ago in this mirror.
Oh, well,
Oh, I was so confused. I'm like, I
I
just
was
pulled my
so
Twitch
confused.
stream, and I'm like, what happened? And I'm like, my bit
Yeah,
rate's
yeah.
good. I don't. Okay, we're good. We're good.
It was a joke. It
yes,
didn't
it is
work.
now. All of a sudden, moments later, Kaz, as you're trying to comprehend this, Alyssa, you kind of come too confused, and you're sitting in the corner of the room again, and Glitter Gold is on the opposite side of the room, and the rest of the party begins to walk through the doorway again. Like you guys are just walking in for the first time.
Welcome, welcome. I like guests.
I fill up my beer against this.
Yep, so you're exactly where you just were 5 minutes ago. And you're kind of like trying to process it
But
and put it together, and you're like, wait a second. And Kaz, you turn and you look towards the mirror again, or the window, and you see Alyssa walk back in to the doorway. And the rest of the party is sitting in that hallway talking to each other again.
Like it just replayed the thing that I just saw.
Yeah.
Are we aware that this happened, or did we just walk through the door like our
Yeah,
first meeting
like
him
you guys
again?
were just like you guys were just meeting
So
him
we
again.
have no recollection.
Oh yeah, you do.
So we're walking through the door again, and we're like, what the hell?
Yeah.
This time I'm not gonna let Alwyn close the door, and I'm gonna grab Morn and.
No, it's right as you pulled Morn through and shut the door.
Oh, it like the loop started all over again.
Yep.
Okay.
I use
You guys like teas?
fill up my mug. I'm gonna put an arm around this guy and try and take his wine.
Are you gonna try and grab him?
I'm putting my arm around him and I'm gonna try and grab his wine. Kind of a friendly, like, trade him my beer for his wine.
He willingly gives it.
And I'll start checking his wine.
Okay. It's beer. And it's sour beer.
I like sour.
Sour!
I like you. You know how to party.
Ah, I like you too, big guy. Do you want to play a game?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah? I like games.
Yeah.
Promise?
Yeah.
And he holds his hand out to shake.
I put my hand up.
Okay. Roll a D100. 97.
Ooh.
I am made of dust and water, and rest upon the earth, in the image of you, no maker. Though in gown of white at birth, awake is cold, no substance, soul, nor mind, formed by mortal hands, and yet I'm divine. Arms stretched wide without embrace, I wait until my end, silent and unmoving, till I'm buried or returned to the ground. Again! What am I?
Oh, not this kind of game. And Warren turns around and walks away dumbfounded and takes more drink of his wine.
You won't guess?
I have no idea. I
Just
hate
take a
Before,
guess.
before any of us take a guess,
Shh! And he like holds his hands like this and all your mouths shut.
Ooh.
What do you think, big guy?
I think I want more to drink.
Of course!
And your drink fills back up.
I throw
Take a
it back.
guess.
Beer's cold.
can you like write that out, or like copy paste it if you have
Yep.
it typed up already?
To be fair, I'm not going to participate in this one because I know the answer.
Oh, Warren's not even trying to solve it. So you guys can sit here until I get it. Beer's cold.
There is a time limit, FYI.
Very good.
Paste.
Tick tock, tick tock.
Warren kind of puts his hand like up against his face. Why me? We play a different game.
I don't want to play a different game. You agreed! Shook my hand! Not like. You're not fun, big guy.
You said maybe.
8, 7,
You said something
6,
cold.
5,
Snow.
4, 2, 1. Close!
And the room, all of a sudden, you guys are walking through the room again. Confused, standing in it. Alyssa, you're sitting in the corner, and the rest of you guys are walking in individually. Kaz, you find yourself walking towards the window again.
I pull up an empty glass. Fill it.
First,
Roll a D100.
Are the rest of us still unable to talk?
Has he shook his hand though?
Yeah, you did earlier.
So we didn't come back to before he shook his hand?
You did, but you didn't.
I
Roll
was
a-
g- I
Roll a
literally,
D4.
I literally
Real
want to
quick.
stop it.
Roll a D4, Morn.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were talking to me. Damn it, so I can't even stop him from shaking his hand. Damn.
Martin's kind of walking through like with his head held high, his glass raised up in the air.
Yep. Roll a D4. Morn.
I already did. I rolled a 1.
Oh, rolled a 1. Roll a... Roll 3d6. Okay. For 8 rounds, you lose 1 point of strength, like off of your modifier. As suddenly your body feels weak. You feel just drained. And you guys all noticeably watch as Morn just kind of looks like a little gaunt.
Can I tell that it's different than me just getting drunk?
Yeah. Something feels off.
I don't. More doesn't seem bothered by it. lowers his glass a little bit. Did he fill my glass?
Yep.
I pour it back. I just kind of smash the glass on the ground.
I like. Snaps his finger. The glass reforms, fills with beer, and sits in front of you. Drink, 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 and be merry. Riddles, riddles, riddles.
Drink.
And we're
drink.
having fun. Yes, drink. Drink is fun.
Yeah.
What about you guys? Want to answer a riddle?
What do we need to do to make this stop? Whatever it is that you're doing.
What stop?
How about arm wrestle?
No, arm wrestle. That's not game. That's big lughead.
I win. I win
Just
arm
win.
wrestle.
No.
And he like he does like a twirl, and all of a sudden his arms are like the size of Morn's.
I can be big too.
I put my arm up. Right here. Right now.
No. Don't want to.
You.
Ah.
Yeah. You know fun. And I mock him in the voice that he said it.
Shh. Snaps his finger, and Morn falls asleep.
So we can only play your games? I thought you liked games in general.
I do like games. Would you like to play a game?
How about a wager?
What wager?
All or nothing.
All or nothing for what?
If I win... No, how would this work?
I don't like your game. Your game has ultimatums. Mine has fun.
As she's speaking, I'll speak up and I'll say, yes, I'll attempt to solve one of your riddles.
Ooh, I like her.
And he does this like weird like throttle thing towards Alyssa in the corner.
Okay, Riddles.
I'll stand up and I'll shake his hand.
Roll the D100.
Gotta put on the big brain cap for this one. Solid 50.
Solid 50. I will do it without my voice because it's hard to, yeah. Once I'm used, I'm useless. Twice offered, soon rejected. In desperation of expressed, but the intended unprotected, tell me, what am I? Control C. Here, I'll make it easier for you. Paste.
Used and useless.
Oft expressed. Okay.
Oh.
And he starts doing this like weird like jig.
Boys and girls, welcome to Glitter Gold's world. That's what this is.
I mean, it's pretty much what it is.
Is it a lie?
You don't get to guess. Only her.
Mm.
Tick, tock, tick, tock. All up and down, tock, tock.
Thanks for a good moment for inquisitively saying, is it an excuse?
That's close. It's an alibi. Nice try.
Roll a D100.
Is an alibi not just an excuse?
Technically. Good guess, Frosty.
Close.
88.
That's how fast we're gonna have to go if we're gonna escape this time loop.
Oh
Hit.
no.
How to hit 88 miles an hour,
Uh-oh.
Marty?
Uh-oh.
Oh no. I swear to God. I swear to God. This is the game. This is D&D.
Message me what happens. I wanna know privately.
Oh no. It's public. Everybody will see it. All of a sudden, Alyssa, your voice gets really raspy, and it begins to get really deep. And suddenly you sound demonic, and your eyes spin and turn bright red and begin to glow like a demon's.
Not Alyssa! No! Oh my
I
god.
swear to
Ginge,
God.
I swear, of all people that needs to not happen to.
It's a fucking chart. I swear to God. Roll 2d4.
4.
4 minutes.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. And you guys all look back, and Alyssa is like full demonic face. The voice has dropped into like that super baritone-y demonic voice, and the eyes are glowing a bright red, and like flames are almost flickering off the sides.
Scary.
Nothing happens,
should-
right?
I should have expected nothing less from the king of pranksters, such as yourself.
No, me? Never. Maybe just a little bit.
Oh no, you should hear the stories they tell.
Oh, what stories?
Oh,
Do tell.
from the
Been
time
so long.
from the time I was a lad, I heard tales of your exploits. You know
My
how you gained favor with what was the god's name again? Sorry with a J. Fjorgen. How you gained favor with Fjorgen because because you entertained him. And you played all sorts of tricks on people, and were, loved as
Reset!
a
And all of a sudden,
lovable
you find
rascal.
yourself walking into the room again,
Oh shit!
confused and dazed.
Right. See, that's right there. This is a good one. I really got to say.
do this. Just a room, just a room. 4 colors make a door. The door goes more.
Well, since you're going to be
Colors.
doing this with all of us, I'll extend my hand. I guess I'll take my turn.
Your turn now. I will give a clue if you will.
I'll shake his hand.
You just take his hand. Okay.
Helplessly.
Roll the D100. And he's just doing this like weird 77.
While she's doing that, so there's 2 other people in the room besides us and Garl, right?
Yes, there's 2 people at the table,
Are they at the table here, or are they back here?
like right here-ish.
Right
No,
here,
yeah,
okay.
sorry, that's where the table is.
Okay.
As
What
I
are-
was going to St. Ives, I met a man with 7 wives. Every wife had 7 sacks. Every sack had 7 cats. Every cat had 7 cats. Kits, cats, sacks, and wives. How many were there going to St. Ives?
Let's see.
Cats and sacks
Oh, God,
and
be quiet
sacks
so I can
and
think.
cats.
As I was going to St. Ives, I met a man with 7 wives. Every wife had 7 sacks. Every sack had 7 cats. Every cat had 7 kits.
1. One. Just you. You were going to St. Ives. The man was not.
It's not your turn. You cannot guess if you guess. Poor fortune you will get.
Can I hear Can I hear Kaz giving me the answer?
Make a perception check.
I'm hoping it's the. Actually, I think it is the answer. How many
It's
were
muddled.
there?
You hear
Let's see.
her say something.
7. 1. But I can't make
Tick.
out. I can't make
Tock.
it out.
Tick.
Talk. You kind of make it out. It sounds like 1 or fun or 4. You're not sure.
All right. So since you gave me 3 options, I can't really roll. I'm gonna roll a d4. And I'm gonna go, because I rolled poorly, I'm gonna go with answering fun because it's not a number.
What's wrong? Why would you answer fun?
Because I wanted to answer 1, but I didn't want to cheat, so I rolled a d4 for it.
Technically, it's not really cheating. I mean, he shushed her, but
Okay, but
yes.
you said he sounded like he said 1, fun,
1 fun or
4.
4.
But I rolled a dice to figure out which one of those answers I would have gone with. So I rolled poorly. I got a 1. So I was like, well, I'll pick the one that is the worst then, which would have been fun.
Okay. Roll a d100. Ugh.
Ooh, a low number.
I feel like that's the only one I'm going to be able to figure out.
Roll
I-
2d6. You were right, by the way.
The
Yeah.
others have been hard.
Yeah, roll
yeah,
2d6.
the other ones were hard, and then that one came up, and I was like, God damn it! Why didn't I take this one? I might not have gotten it though. So I probably
Well, I
would've
started
gotten
to do
Six.
40,
riddle.
49 times 7 in my head, and then another one. And I was like, no
Oh,
one
it's
would
just
expect you
one.
to do that.
It's a trick.
Your skin itches really, 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 really bad. Oh, it itches. Oh, it itches really bad. Oh, and you kind of like bend down and you like scratch your arms and your hands and you like stand back up. Your whole body is covered in fur for 6 weeks.
What the fuck?
Oh, she's gonna be really warm.
6 weeks?
You are furry.
The
Like a
lowest
puppy
amount.
dog.
The lowest amount you can get on that is 2. 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh,
And he like walks up.
oh, so soft. You might want to comb that. I hear conditioner's wonderful.
I'm gonna swat his hand if he's petting
Ah!
me.
That's not nice. How dangerous.
How long is the fur?
It's pretty decent.
Oh god.
Think like I mean it's long enough that it lays down.
I'm gonna like hang my head in shame and go to the nearest corner facing it and like crouch down in the corner.
Is there also facial hair?
It was cat hair on
the
Millicent
whole face.
Lestrode's robes. Look at my face.
Look at your
And as-
tail.
As she walks towards the corner of the room, all of a sudden you guys are walking into the room again.
I'm gonna immediately go back to the corner.
In the room, once again in the room we go.
Well,
Four
you see,
keys make one door goes. Green is go, red is stop, yellow goes, and nobody knows. How about
Do
you,
it. Do I?
blind man?
And he like gets in front of your face like this is like
I'm not as blind as you might think. In fact,
Blind is as blind does.
I
got my
suppose.
timer again.
What is this over here?
Just a table with some pieces of iron.
Can I like feel them?
Yeah.
Is that like what?
4 objects. 4 key like objects.
Different shapes?
Yep. Well, they're all the same key.
But they all are pretty much. So are they distinguishable in any way from my perspective?
Not from your perspective,
Hmm.
Mr. Blind Man.
Mr.
Yeah,
Blind Man, would you like to play a game?
How could I resist?
I like you.
Roll a d100. I love this music. It like
Yeah,
puts
this
me
is-
in the mood for it.
Definitely some trickster shit going on with this.
In a vast field of cultivated space, I am found there amongst my race. Decapitate me if you've no objection, and you'll find what brings me to perfection. Take one more cut and you'll plainly see what I was always destined to be. Tell me, what am I? What am I? What am I? What am I?
Ooh, I think the etched in my face gave it away for me. If I'm right.
The rest of you cannot speak. If you speak, you shall
Why?
eat.
Freya wouldn't know. That's why I didn't say anything.
Talk, tick, tock. The blind man says he ran up the clock. Ha 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 ha!
What I. These are fucking hard.
Tick tock, blind man. Tick tock.
The rest of you can walk a room if you like around the room if you want to. Like you're not stuck
Yeah,
there. He
I-
just is not allowing you to speak.
I want to check out the people sitting at the table here.
Roll a perception check. 13. Are you just gonna stand behind him or go in front of them?
I'll get close to them if I can get a good look.
They are breathing, but they look like living mummies. Like they look like they've been here for forever.
Oh,
And
like
they're just like holding their tea glasses, just staring in space.
are they decaying? Is that what you mean by they look like mummies?
Kind of. Like halted decay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tick tock, blind man. Tick tock.
You know some good ones. Other people have given me riddles. Never given me a challenge. You're the first.
First and the last.
Perhaps.
Tock tock. Here comes the timer. Tick tock. Tick tock.
And he like
I'm a
grabs his head
tree.
and spins the whole thing around and like sets it back in place.
A tree.
A tree.
And the
Good
room
guess.
resets as you guys
Hey.
walk back in.
Can I guess out of character?
Fucking hell, man.
I think it's corn or wheat.
Wheat.
Damn it!
Yeah. Either like you take the top off the
My
corn.
first thought was corn.
Yeah, a cultivated space. So I'm like, what if farmers grow? It's got to be either corn or wheat.
Roll a D100.
In fairness, Alwyn doesn't have that much experience with cultivation.
Farming. Yeah.
Kaylin would have nailed that question.
Yeah.
Morn's having a good time, laughing at you guys fail riddles and drinking beer.
Aren't you sleeping?
Except you're asleep.
It literally, the moment you get a quarter of
that's
the way
right.
down,
No,
it just refills. And it's
I'm
cold.
I'm not still asleep, am I?
No.
Yeah, the
Oh.
room reset.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Every time it resets, Morn's back. You guys are back to what you were just doing like moments before. You're
Oh,
like,
wait.
what the fuck is going on?
If I came if that was before, then I wouldn't be full of fur.
Yeah.
Oh, god damn it.
Oh, I lost it. Where is it? Roll a d6.
Join me, fur boy.
So for 6 hours, you're -4 intelligence. You became a fool.
Haha.
You're not gonna solve the riddle now.
Hell no. How do I even?
So just write that down for 6 hours.
Yeah.
But you're -4. Morn is -1 to his strength, and you're -4 to your intelligence.
God damn.
You know what would be funny? I'm looking at the guy.
What? I like funny.
What if the dumbest person here actually solved your riddle?
Would you like to try again?
I'll
But first,
try another one of your riddles.
1 second. One of you has not gone.
And he points to Kaz.
All right.
Riddle
Do I have to?
me.
Do I have to?
No, but it's preferred. Why not have fun?
What do we get if we get it
There's
right?
So much fun, guys.
I will give you a clue how to get out, and I will grant you a blessing.
And, Alwyn, you would know, he is known as the trickster god, but he plays a double side, like a weighted scale. You guess
Yeah.
correctly and you play his game, he grants great boons. But if you don't, he likes to take things and have more fun.
All the riddles are great fun, guys.
All right.
That was a really hard one.
I'll say in Gnomish, let me have it.
Roll a d100.
I'm gonna give up fighting. I'm gonna go into solving riddles.
80. This is a short one. Fill me, that I may tell you what is lost.
Fill me, that I may tell you what is left.
A box without hinges, key, or lid. Yet golden
Do not
treasure
talk, it is
inside
his
hid.
guess. If you guessed, I will shed.
I think it's, I don't know the word.
Make the best guess.
I don't know the word that I'm trying to think of. It's like an inventory, like where you would keep an inventory. You create an inventory so that you know when something's lost.
An inventory manifest?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I
There's
don't
a
know
word
that
for
would.
it.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a
A ledger.
Oh, a ledger. Is a ledger just for dollars? Can it be
No,
for
ledgers can be for all kinds of
Clock,
things,
tick
like
tock.
logging transactions and
yeah. Ledgers are
Stuff like
used
that.
for anything in regarding like to cataloging
Tick
inventory.
tock, tick tock.
in whatever
I'll-
form it is.
I'll say a ledger.
Ding, ding, ding! You're correct. Oh, first one today.
Roll a d100.
First one in how long?
It's been a while.
And starts to slow clap.
Oh. A snake appears out of the ground in front of you, made of water. It nods in your general direction, and before it disperses into a puddle, for 4 days, you gain the ability to summon the snake from any source of water. It has the stats of a poisonous snake. It's under your control and can squeeze through any opening that water would be able to travel through. It can disperse into a puddle of water and will disappear in 10 hours.
And you could summon this for how long?
4 days.
4 days?
4 days.
Okay.
For 4 days, you have the ability to summon it.
Right.
So here I will.
Could he?
Diablo.
Could she summon it multiple times in that 4
Yes.
days?
Yep. Ding, ding, ding! And the room resets. And you guys find yourself walking through the room again.
Am I still
So-
dumb?
Yeah.
So since you guessed my riddle you did, I will give you a clue. Red is bad, green is not so good, yellow even, but blue leads the way. So, big man, do you want to try again?
Can you say that again, Ginge?
Red is bad, green not so good, yellow maybe, but blue leads the way.
Thank you.
And he puts his hands out towards Morn.
Play another game?
Yeah, why not?
Ah!
I
Roll a
won't get
D100.
wet so at least I can drink longer.
Big old 25.
I do not breathe, but I run and jump. I do not eat, but I swim and stretch. I do not drink, but I sleep and stand. I do not think, but I grow and play. I do not see, but you see me every day.
Arn steps away, goes and sits against one of the wall, puts up his mug, chugs it, throws it all the way back, and then asks for another one to refill.
More beer!
And it just appears back in your hand, filled and cold.
I didn't want your riddle, I just wanted to stall. I like it here.
Fair enough. Tick tock, tick tock.
Who doesn't drink? The answer's not me, that's for sure.
Is that your answer?
Not me.
Not you? Incorrect.
It's technically correct. The answer is not him.
Good point.
Tricky, tricky.
Roll a D100. Skin begins to itch really bad, Morn. Like, really bad. And, like, right above your butt, all of a sudden you're like, oh, what the fuck? And you're, like, kind of, like, scratching at the skin and pulling at it. And you're like, oh, and you guys all watch as Morn's skin becomes scaly. And he grows a tail and claws. Roll a d6
Look at that.
for 6 days.
We're gonna all become a
Can I-
bunch of animals.
Can I investigate the red, yellow, blue, green?
Yeah.
Things here. What are these bottles or what are these?
They look to be keys. Color-coded keys.
Hmm.
Who wants to play again? Smart girl in the corner. You look like you like to have fun. And he like kind of walks towards you with his hand out.
Towards me.
Yeah,
It's been like 4 minutes, right?
roughly.
Okay. I assume I'm back to normal. For all intents and purposes, I'll pass.
You're no fun, dead girl. Seems to be a door, Kaz. It has 4 separate locks in it.
Oh no.
Each one color-coded.
Oh, can I use the blue key in the blue lock?
Mm-hmm.
And I guess I'll turn it and see what, if anything, it does.
The door unlocks.
I'll
How you
ask
going?
the.
Stay with me.
I'll
And
ask
the
the.
room resets.
Oh.
And you guys find yourself walking into the room again.
Welcome, welcome. Games will play. Stay with me all day.
God.
How long have you been down here?
Seven
7?
millennia.
Exactly what I was
Oh.
gonna guess.
Wow.
Not that long. Long time when you were alone, though. But now I have friends.
Turns their friends into creatures. Like Freya just mumbling in the corner. Sulking.
You want to play again, dog girl?
I'm not even gonna acknowledge that he spoke to me.
He like crawls in between your legs and does like that thing where the head comes out from below your legs and like peeks up at you.
Want to play again?
I'm gonna like grimace at him and look away.
No fun.
All right, I'll play one more time. See if I can.
One
get
more time?
lucky.
Come
Just
and
to see
play.
Just to see if I can get lucky, and I'll shake his hand.
Roll a D100.
Come on. 71.
What is this? Oh, wrong one. 71. A clock, a tree, a road, a sea. Everything is part of me. Claiming the contrary would be a lie. Tell me, please, what am I?
Oh God, I did not get lucky.
Actually, we're gonna redo that one because that doesn't make sense for this world. Yeah, it doesn't make sense for this world at all. If I have a bee in my hand, then what is in my eye?
Beauty's in the eye of the beholder. I'll answer beauty.
That is
Oh.
correct! I just went the next one down. Because the other one was planes. And I'm like, yeah, I was like, no, but that doesn't make no fucking sense for this world.
Ah, no fun.
Roll a D100.
34.
Oh. He leads you over to the window. and touches the window, and it becomes almost like water. And you see the reflection of all your companions in the water, but not of yourself. Upon contact with the water, it just ripples. And he turns and guides you towards the table and taps your finger on the table. Roll a d4.
1.
For 1 day, anything you touch can become invisible for up to an hour.
Oh. Anything? Does that include
Anything.
creatures?
Anything.
Oh, that's fucking sick!
You rolled good. That was a good one. The one right above it is better, but that's a good one.
Well,
Fun, fun, fun! Oh, that's a naughty trick.
yes, quite.
Anybody else want to play? I like games. But time up.
You guys find yourself walking into the room again.
Wasn't she owed a clue?
He always does it
Four
right after the
colors.
resets.
4 colors. There might be 1 is 1 and 1 is 3.
As soon as the reset begins, I'm gonna go over to the table, grab the blue key, and quickly jam it in.
The
I'm
door
getting-
unlocks.
And I'm gonna walk through. I'm getting out of here before the time resets again.
Okay. Okay, Alyssa walks through.
I'm gonna yell to the other 3. Hey, let's go.
I'm gonna take off running towards the door. Get me
Oh,
the hell
like-
out of here.
Oh, okay.
What is door?
Well, and I'll turn back to Carl and be like, maybe we'll see you later.
Oh, you'll see me later.
Feel like we will. Morn, you gonna live here?
I guess it's a
Yeah.
yes.
Warren begrudgingly follows you guys to the door. After a long, deep pause.
Okay. You walk out into a another room. In this other room, it is completely opened. And standing in the room are 4 individuals. These 4 individuals turn towards you and snarl. And immediately charge. Roll initiative.
Nine. Fuck.
Yeah, 20.16.
How
Where
does
the hell is
that
that
happen?
value coming from?
It has a
You must have Dex
Uh,
tiebreakers on.
yeah. I guess the new what is
I'm gonna
it
hear
called?
the song of my
Beyond
dreams
20.
tonight.
Yeah.
As you guys walk into the room, these individuals, it's like a darker room with like wooden walls. Torches kind of surround the whole room. And as you walk in, they turn and snarl. And they begin to run at you. Eyes darkened black, skin kind of grayed and translucent. And two fangs protrude from the front. And they throw themselves at you. Alyssa, you're up first.
Okay. What are they all wearing?
Looks to be like light armor, maybe?
Any like noticeable like colors or anything?
Like a
Insignia?
dark red, like a hand, grasping almost like a beating heart looking thing. On the left upper breast.
Okay. How far away are they from me?
40 feet.
Okay. I'll move 20 feet forward and I'll strike the one nearest to me. Or attempt to, anyway. 28
That hits.
for 20. Thunder.
Okay.
And whoops. And then I'll attempt to do so again. 28 again.
Hits.
For 26.
Okay. The first one just gets boo boo and just shatters. Ribs explode and it like launches and gets flung backwards about 10 feet and hits the wall.
And then I'll move 20 feet back towards the group. So I'm 40 feet away again, and I'll end my turn there.
Okay. And all of a sudden, you guys find yourself walking into this room again, with three individuals facing away from you. They turn, and they snarl, and they charge towards you. Alyssa, it's your turn.
Okay.
More tricks.
They're all wearing the same clothing.
Yep.
One
And
has
they all have
three,
the
three's
same-
one.
You look up and you see Garl on the opposite end of the room just dancing in a circle.
I'm going to be very perplexed. I'm going to take the dodge action and pass turn.
Kaz,
Okay, so there's 4 of these.
3.
There were 4 before, or it was always 3?
Always 3.
Oh, I don't know why I thought it was 4.
Well, 4 if you count Garl dancing in the background.
And Alyssa hit one of them. Do they look like they?
Alyssa didn't hit anybody. She did.
Well, she
But
She
then
did.
shouldn't.
She did it. So they look untouched.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. I'm really thinking about attacking Garl. Fuck him. I hate him so much.
I was literally thinking the same thing. I'm like, I think I'm gonna attack that asshole.
I'll just try to hit one with the firebolt. See what happens.
It hits.
25.
Okay.
I don't want to do anything else.
Morn. Morn.
I was muted.
Oh, okay.
Martin's excited at this point. He has his axe ready, and he's just gonna pick whatever one's closest to him. Charge in, rage, and swing.
Okay. Hits.
The axe is gonna reckless, so that's a so 30. That's a crit.
Oh. Yeah, that 19.
Crit on 19s. So what? Double that's 18 damage.
Okay.
Plus,
You cleave through the first one.
Okay. I'll swing on the next one. With advantage. 13 to hit.
Just misses.
Okay. And then how about a 16 to hit?
Hits.
Okay, so 16 slashing.
Okay.
And does that kill that one?
Nope.
Okay. Then I'll continue to swing at that one.
Yep.
26 to hit, so another 16 slashing.
Leave that one. You literally lopped the head off.
Yep.
You cleave through the first, and you come around, and you kind of like glance off of its side and like spin. And as you spin and gain momentum, you just like the whole axe just and lops the whole head off. One remaining. Freya.
All right.
What the heck?
The bot just
They
said,
booted the DJ.
Goodbye, Vex.
"Come back." One moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are experiencing technical difficulties. Please stay tuned. We will return to your scheduled programming shortly.
Oh, I gotta take this fucking sweater off.
Alrighty, so it's my turn. Ambusher. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna impose my feat. So -5 to hit, but plus 10 to damage.
Yep.
So if a 16 hits, then it looks like 2 of these hit.
Yes.
Oh, Dread Ambusher was an extra D8.
Yeah.
15, 18, 16. Or no, I don't get 16 of that, sorry. 15 and 18. And then... Oh, I can't do that. Well, I don't know. Does 24 damage kill the third one?
No.
Shit. Okay, then I'm gonna action surge, and I'm gonna attack it again. Obviously that one doesn't hit.
First one hits.
Yeah, but the 14 isn't gonna hit.
No.
So what do I do for crit again? Because it's been a long time for me. Do I just roll extra damage?
Roll damage and then double it, or you can roll again.
Some
So-
people rule it that you roll double the dice. Some people rule it that you roll your dice
So-
and then double the result
I just
before you
rolled
add the modifiers.
I just rolled it again. Do I get to add my feat to the extra damage for crit? Probably not, right?
No,
Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay.
I think it's
Then
just
I'm there.
one per. So what? How much was it?
So I'm not taking that. I don't know what the hell that crit 1, crit 2 is. I think that's just extra crit damage. I'm not taking that. I just rolled twice.
Okay.
So I got 22 plus 10, so 32.
Yeah. So the third one, and like just drops and hits the dirt in front of you guys. And you're standing in the center of the room, looking around.
I'm
and
gonna
as you
glare
do-
at Garl.
Oh, we're not having fun. Do over.
And the room resets. And three
Motherfucker.
individuals with their back turned stare at you, turn, and charge.
Do we get our shit back? Did we reset too, or did just they reset?
Everything reset.
So I mean, do I get my action surge back? Is what I'm asking. Oh, sweet. Okay.
Alyssa. You're up. What you doing, Alyssa?
I'll call out to Garl. Do you mind repeating that clue that you gave me earlier?
Which one? 3 of one and 1 the same? Or he who goes and does not claim? I do not know, but all the same.
Hmm.
And then he just appears on your shoulder and he's sitting there. He's sitting like on your shoulders like a kid would, like on the shoulders, just like holding onto your hair on top.
Oh, here he comes! He's charging! Ah!
And like tilts you back and forth.
Oh my god.
Like fucking Ratatouille.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna dodge you and pass turn.
Okay. Gaz, you're up. You watch as Garl just appears on Alyssa's shoulder. He's like rocking her back and forth and like making loud noises.
I'm going to see if I can kill them all before we reset. So I'm going to throw a fireball in the middle of them. See how they
Yeah.
do. It's a DC 18 Dex save.
– 14.
They will all take 32 fire damage.
Okay.
If I was paying attention, I would know how much HP they have, but I wasn't. I guess they're all still up.
They're all still up. Crispy, but all still up.
Smells
Okay.
like bacon.
You know what? That's a good idea. I will use. Okay, I'll use a bonus action to try to get a spell slot back. But I got to look up how much it costs. So I'll do that, and you guys can continue, and that'll be all I do.
Morn.
I still haven't gone.
I know.
Keep resetting.
Oh, fucking hell.
Martin's gonna try it again. Do what he did last time. Go for the same one in that order. So that will be a 27 to hit.
It's
So 14 slashing.
first one.
On to the second. That's a 29 to hit, so 16 slashing. And the third one, a 26 to hit,
It's
so 20 slashing damage.
Carl hops in your back. Oh! Thunk! And you slice the last one right down the middle. Oh, big man has the muscles. But guess what? Do over! And the room resets.
Do we think
My
we
kind
could
of
get out
party.
of here without his clues?
You're not sure. It literally looks like just a circular room for some reason.
Morn looks ready to charge back in.
Okay. Alyssa, you're up.
Poor Alwyn. Put me in, coach!
Let me attack.
Yeah, I don't have any meaningful AoE, so I'm just gonna dodge and pass turn.
Kaz.
I think I want to try to polymorph Garf? What's his name?
Garl.
Carl.
Garl. I cannot remember his name.
Like Carl.
I'm-
Like think Carl, but Garl.
I want to try to polymorph Garl.
Okay.
Just a wisdom save, 18.
Nothing happens. He's not humanoid. It's a god.
I know. It seemed like a long shot, but I don't know what else to do.
Well, a lesser god.
That's not very nice. I don't want to be a turtle.
Yeah, you do.
Mm.
You're already a turd. You're halfway there.
Make a wisdom saving throw. It's a fail.
Cool.
All of a sudden, Garl, damn it, now you got me saying it. Garl appears behind,
Oh, that kills
Kaz.
people.
puts his hand on Kaz's shoulder, and like folds Kaz down. And he watches Kaz is now a kitty cat. Good kitty, good kitty, good kitty. And just starts to pet Kaz. Horn. You're up, Morn.
Yeah, Morn looks fully ready to do this again.
Okay. Do it up.
I'm just gonna do it 4 times.
I believe that hits 19. Yeah. Okay. First one.
19, 25, 29, and a. So that's 19 damage, and then 18 damage, and then 15 damage, and then 21 damage.
The first and the second, like Morn just in like big cleaves. The first, the second, just get lopped in half, leaving the third. Freya, as the last one comes charging, fangs bearing, and it jumps at Morn midair.
Not worried about how much damage these things can do. I'm gonna shoot an arrow. I'm not a arrow. I'm gonna go full out on Garl. I'm not gonna impose a penalty to attack because I imagine his AC is probably high.
He's a slippery little fuck.
16, 21, 23.
Miss, hit, hit. So as you fire the first arrow, Garl looks in your opposite direction, or your general direction. That's not very nice. The first one hits, the second one hits, and he just kind of like touches the arrows, and they turn into like bumblebees, and they just kind of like flitter away. You're not playing the game. I don't like it. You're supposed to be playing, not hurting. Fine. Reset. And the whole room resets.
You know, I'm really starting to wonder what the rules of this game even are in the first place. It's kind of confusing.
The 3 individuals charge towards the group again.
Poor Alwyn. He's
Alyssa.
like drooling.
Just a little bit.
What are you doing, Alyssa?
He's still got a 7 intelligence, so he's not dirt stupid.
7's pretty low.
I know what love is.
He's just dumber than your average bear.
I'm not a smart man,
but
but I know what love is.
Let's go. We're on timer. What are you doing?
I'm just gonna dodge and pass turn again.
What the fuck?
Kaz.
I'm no longer a cat.
Nope.
I was hoping to get a perception check with advantage. Can I just look around the room to see if there's like a way out?
Can. The circular room.
14.
That's your action.
Okay.
Is that your turn?
Yep.
Morn.
Warren looks super excited to go in again, but takes one step back and says, "Elwyn, your turn." And gives you like a nice pat on the back.
Okay, so you're passing turn.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, Freya.
I'm gonna say, yeah, Alwyn, why don't you take a crack at it? I'm gonna pass turn.
Alwyn.
Finally!
Just gonna stand there confused.
fog that is in Alan's mind is making it hard to figure out what's going on. He's not sure what he should do. So I'm doing nothing.
As you pass the turns, and the individuals charge towards you, right as they strike, they disappear.
You guys don't play my game. You're not fun. Fine. Leave. Go. Not fun anymore.
I still couldn't really figure out what the rules were.
And a
We
door
saw
across the hallway opens up into a singular cavern type entrance.
I'm going in.
Alyssa's running in.
Yeah, like I want to get out of here as fast as possible.
What, you don't like my deja vu rooms?
I'm gonna grab hold of Alwyn and Morn and pull
Not
them
when I
both
don't have spell
towards the
slots.
door.
Wait, but I was
Come on.
I was
Alwyn,
gonna
gave you
ask for a cup of tea for the road.
I wanted you to play, Alwyn. He was fun. He kept summoning those things and we could kill him over and over again.
Oh. Huh. I guess I could have done that.
Yeah, it's a fun game.
Wait,
So, as you individually walk through this door, this cavern, as you walk through, your body like resets. Full health. All spell slots restored.
Oh fuck yeah!
let's go.
Nothing
I was low
else
on this
though.
shit.
You're still dumb.
Mhm.
You're still furry. You're still scaly and claws.
Get all our spell slots and shit like that, though. Back, you said?
Yes. Yep. You're healed. Your spell slots are restored. And you hear giggling and snickering and laughing behind you.
Have you still got that pot of tea?
The doorway's gone. You're standing in a
Oh,
like almost like a cave hallway.
damn it. I love tea.
You want to make the music more eerie?
Way ahead of you. 1 second.
Thank you.
Don't you mean jolly?
You already did the jolly.
Cheerful?
So there's giggling behind us, but there's no door behind us anymore.
Yeah.
Okay. Do any magic items recharge as well?
No.
Okay.
And also, as you turn and look back where you guys came from and then kind of glance at each other, you'll notice that somebody drew, like, smiley face on you guys, like, with lipstick or something. And it's a little different on each one of you. One of you guys has, like, Morn has, like a smiley face. Freya has her eyes, like that deep blue makeup. So it's, like, furry looking person with, like, dark blue mascara. Alyssa has like lipstick red eyes and lips. Kaz, your face is painted like completely like white, like somebody powdered the crap out of you. Alwyn has like clown makeup on. And a hair and a flower in one of the hair, like above the ear.
Oh.
Jason has like long, elongated hair that runs down the back, like a wig. And Morn's hair has been tied up in pretty little bows. He has 2 little pigtails.
It's a good thing Marn can't see those.
I'm gonna press forward.
There's only one way out, and it's through.
Do you think this is another trick? I don't think he would let us out that easy.
Even if it is, I don't think we have a choice.
I'm gonna hang my furry head and start pushing forward.
Guys, I think I think all that was my fault. You know, I lied.
None of this is any of our fault. We're just having fun here.
But
We don't control anything here.
But I didn't eat my vegetables today.
Yeah, it probably is your fault. That's all right.
Roll a perception check, all of you.
Stop worrying, Alwyn. We're all gonna die today anyway. Might as well enjoy it while last day here.
There we go.
Damn, Alyssa. She's ready to see shit. So is Morn. Even though he doesn't really
Mornin,
care.
Alyssa, and Alwyn. You don't see, but you hear screaming. Blood-curdling screaming and crying. And I'm not talking like we're talking like hair on the back of your neck, blood-curdling screaming.
Like here, like a mountain lion call in the dead of night in the middle of the woods, but like worse.
Like worse. Like somebody's dying.
Yeah.
And or being tortured actively.
Guess I'll head that direction.
Harrier, by the way. Cass? Harrier.
Freya returned to monkey.
I'll continue walking forward at a slowed, cautious pace.
Okay. The noise quiets for 10-15 seconds, and then again, just screaming and crying and screaming. You're getting closer.
If Alyssa's leading, I'm just gonna be following close behind.
Okay. Yeah, a little more like that.
What the fuck? You turned me into a Wookiee?
Chewbacca.
The noise is getting closer. Like the next one that like screams out is very close. Five minutes go by.
Oh, I was moving toward it.
Yeah, I know. 10 minutes go by. You're very, very, very close. And all of a sudden you come around a corner and there's like a... Like, not like... like brighter than like a full moon light ahead.
Is the scream still coming from that direction?
Yeah, and it's very close now.
Okay. Keep going.
Okay. The hallway that you're in is about... like 10 by 10? Yeah, roughly-ish. Okay. You begin to get close to the edge of this cavern or cave entrance, exit, whatever it may be.
We made it. Where's the scream coming from?
Directly ahead.
Okay, I'll keep going.
Okay.
Now that I'm outside, I'll start running.
Are you gonna run towards the screaming?
Yeah.
Okay. you come towards the exit entrance of this cave. And as Morn runs through this, like, opening, are you, the rest of you guys, gonna follow to see what he sees?
Yes.
Yeah.
Following the leader.
Okay. You run through. And the scream, the blood, I mean, all of you guys have, like, goosebumps. And the hair on the back of your necks is standing up. Freya, all over the body.
Rip.
You're all on end. And as you run through, the first thing you notice is like Colosseum type. It's like a bowl. So like it's got a large flat upper layer, and then it comes down into a giant bowl. And around this circular bowl, there's like every like, I don't know, maybe like 50-ish feet, there seems to be like a little entrance or something, like holes almost all over this little cavern. And like rocky crevices and little cliffs and outcroppings. And like there's like ropes and stuff dangling from the sides of these walls. And this first thing you notice, bodies. Some decapitated, some ripped in half, some entrails hanging. Some fresher, some not so fresh, some very decayed. Some spiked and impaled, and like kind of hung off of the side into this fishbowl style. And as you come out, you notice two individuals. One heavily injured, like bleeding profusely, fighting off three creatures on all fours, holding, like they're like kind of like on their knuckles, but they're holding like knives and axes type things. And they're wearing like skull armor, like bone armor. And this individual is just screaming and fighting, and he's twirling this giant glaive. Across the way, you see a medium to smaller-ish type female figure. About 4 of these creatures are holding her down. Armor has been ripped completely off. Half naked. Her entire stomach area exposed, opened, and entrails are just pulled out. And she is being eaten alive. Freya, roll a perception check with advantage. Yeah. It's Zaro and Privé. Zaro is fighting for his life. He is bleeding profusely. Every time he moves, giant splatters of blood are shooting all across the ground. Privé, she looks like she is dead and or dying. Every once in a while you watch her scream in pain and just gurgle and spits blood everywhere. These creatures are literally reaching into her stomach and pulling out like liver, kidneys, entrails, and just biting pieces off. And he is screaming and crying and just fighting, and every time he swings the glaive, one of them runs from behind and slices up the back of his armor, tearing into him. You guys recognize these creatures. You've fought them before.
The creatures?
Mm-hmm. What creature did you fight in a underground dwarven city, wearing bone armor, that
Cannibal.
summoned?
Nope.
But there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. And you look around with your perception check. You look up along these outcroppings. They're not outcroppings. They're homes. This is a nest. You see eyes glowing eyes. And small little eyes, these little ones kind of crawl to the edge and they watch as they feed on fresh entrails.
Well,
As you see one last scream as one of the creatures grabs Purvey by the top of her head, fingers in the mouth, pulls her head back, and just across the entire neck and reaches in and begins to drink and pull out like throat and like tongue and just rips her face apart.
as
Holy fuck.
devastating as all of that sounds, there will be like some kind of slight sick satisfaction on Freya's face as she kind of watches them be tortured. So while she would be both looking concerned at the number of creatures all around, every time glancing at Zara and Purvey, there wouldn't be any inkling in her to want to in any way assist them.
Yeah. And that's
Probably
where we'll end
was-
tonight.
Oh shit! Really? Like that? This is how you do it?
Oh.
Why you do it like this? Why you do it like this?
Man, I remember I remember listening to that session where you guys fought the one of these things.
Yeah.
That shit was
I
terrifying.
got knocked unconscious like 3 times.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Ping got clapped.
Yeah. He got decapitated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he had that wish thing or whatever that gave him the
Uh-huh.
extra life.
Yeah, he didn't know about it.
Lucky
Yeah.
for him.
You guys stumbled into a nest.
Lovely.
Well, that only bodes well.
But you guys got all your spell slots back.
That's
Yeah,
why
how
you did that. How
kind.
nice.
How kind of Garl to do that and not fix my brain fog. Oh man.
What a swell pal. Alright, Kaz, get that teleport ready.
What a guy.
On next week's episode, watch
It
as the
takes
team
a
immediately
minute.
bamfs out.
Yeah, it takes a whole minute.
Well, they're currently distracted with what is very easily food.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that gives us a
And
minute.
you guys didn't roll a stealth check. Morn and the rest of the group, you guys all ran out of the tunnel.
Oh shit, you're right.
That's
Redo!
why I
Alright,
asked.
everybody!
Alright, let's play!
No. So yeah, you guys
Run it
will.
back.
Yeah. Next week we pick up. You guys will roll initiative. Well, we'll see. I have to roll dice for that, and then there'll be choices. Lots of choices. Yeah.
Nasty. Nasty,
Uh,
nasty.
what was that character? I think what was it? I base it off of.
These hobbits is.
Well, I based it off of
Shia
the
LaBeouf.
actual cannibal Shia
Shia.
LaBeouf.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
I remember that
When
now.
Yeah.
he isn't dead, shy a surprise. There's a gun to your head and death in
Yeah.
his eyes.
Shia
But you can do
LaBeouf.
jujitsu.
If you didn't,
Body slam superstar Shia LaBeouf.
oh yeah, but if you didn't read it as Shia LaBeouf and take it as a joke, and you actually like read the description and like take it seriously, it's actually kind of fucking scary.
Yeah.
Cause it's what is it? He goes like you're walking on the road alone at night, and something catches your attention, and you turn around, a creature in the dark lowers itself down onto all fours, and launches itself at you. The
Yeah,
actual
and
cannibal
it's-
Shia LaBeouf, and I'm like, that's fucking freaky. Could you
Yeah.
imagine like walking alone at night, and then like all of a sudden you look back and there's a shadow, and you're like, what the fuck? And then the shadow just like goes down into all fours. I'd be like, oh no.
No, no,
Oh,
no, no.
As that's
Yeah.
either actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf or a fucking
I don't give a
Wendigo
shit.
about to get
I
your
don't give a
ass.
shit. If something in the dark gets down onto all fours in the shadows, I'm done. I'm running. I'm out.
Because it means
Oh,
it's coming
yeah,
at
no.
you. If it goes
Yeah.
on all fours, you know it's hunting you. Get the
Am
fuck
I
out.
alone or am I with a friend? Because if I'm with a friend, guess what? I just got to be faster than that person, so I'm kicking your legs. I'm sorry, buddy. I love you. You were a good friend. Have a good night. I'm going to kick you right in the kneecap.
I hope your death is swift.
Yeah.
No
Fuck, man.
guarantees.
Yeah. So,
With actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf.
Alright, stream. Thanks for hanging out on the shit show of puzzles and fucking riddles and shit. We will see you next week at our regularly scheduled time, 8:30 p.m. Central.
yes, yes.
Everybody have a great weekend, and we'll see you then. Thanks for hanging out. Bye!
Bye-bye.
Is it Wednesday yet?